My name is Brian Smolensky, and I play the Heartless. My experience working on the Heartless so far has been a dream. I mean, the cast and crew, specifically the crew, since there's not much cast, it's mostly just me, is spectacular. The first time we went out to Calipatria and the Salton Sea was one of the best experiences I've ever had on set. The role of the Heartless came to me. I worked on a movie with one of the producers, Phil, and had become good friends with Phil and Joe Matarisi. And they called me to say that their friend Brandon had this really cool part that they think I'd be great for. And Brandon showed up like the most prepared guy I'd ever seen. He had like stacks of papers and a binder and all sorts of like really thought out stuff. He had someone draw like anime figures and storyboarding the whole thing, and it was. And the thing that made me want to do it was more Brandon's preparation and less the coolness of the character. To work with someone like Brandon who knows exactly where he wants the camera. He knew before he even cast me, before he even costumed the thing. He saw the whole picture in his mind, and working with somebody who has that much of a vision is what really made me want to do the Heartless. Brandon had an honest to goodness like point of view that he wanted to go at with the story, and that was, he wants the main character, as you see in the short that's on the website, is the main character forces people to make a decision between the easy choice and the hard choice. And there's actually a point in the short where the main character has to make that same decision himself, when he's shoving things in his bag in this crazy little dilapidated convenience store, and he starts to leave and he hears a screaming woman, and there's a moment where, and hopefully it comes across this way, where he's like, I could just leave with this bag. I got what I came here for. I don't need to go see who's making that noise. But he chooses to go do that. He chooses to take the hard road instead of the easy road. And at the end of the thing, he drops the knife and basically tells him, you take the easy way out, which is kill yourself, or you can fight and keep on living, and that's the tough choice. And I remember when I read that in the script, and when I talked to Brandon about it at the place here in Los Feliz 3 years ago or 2 years ago, I remember that really hit home with me, because that's ultimately the decision we all have in our life. We could choose the easy road and sort of back away from life and give up, or we can fight, and then hopefully that doesn't involve for anybody actually, fighting zombies, but we can fight and choose to try to strive and take the hard road in life. And that's why I really wanted to do it. It wasn't just zombies and gore and blood and guts and screaming people. It was a point of view, a philosophical outlook on life that I thought was really interesting. It does have all the checklists of horror, and it does have awesome fight scenes and cool costumes and great camera work and blood and guts and screaming chicks, but it also has a foundation that's really interesting and a great point of view on life. I find playing him to be very interesting because he's obviously somebody who is constantly confronted by that choice. The choice of choosing the hard road or the easy road. And it's obvious at some point in his past, and you'd have to ask Brandon, because Brandon knows the entire history of exactly what happened when and where, but obviously at some point in his past he made a decision that he felt was the easy way, and he's regretted it ever since. That he took the easy way out, and it caused some sort of destruction and pain that he couldn't deal with, and he's now sort of hell-bent on righting that wrong. And the distance between the easy road and the hard road is really wide now. He's got to go, to right that wrong, he's going to have to go all the way through hell to right that wrong. And I think that's a really interesting character to play. Well, the audience can expect really awesome fight scenes. The in addition to Robbie and Josh, Brandon has a nice group of sort of a core group of stuntmen that are coming in and rehearsing through fight scenes, and you can expect to learn a lot more about the Heartless himself. That's sort of the ongoing journey. One of the through lines of the entire series will be, who is this guy? He's obviously very interesting, or at least to me anyway. But figuring out exactly who he is, why he's here, why the world is the way it is, and why he's kind of a bastard. He's he doesn't really have a sentimental side, at least not yet, and so exploring the facets of the main character will certainly be something moving forward that will happen. But and the audience can definitely expect a lot more choices to be made. One of the recurring themes in each episode, or at least the ones I've seen so far, the main character is putting people in a position to make a choice. And that's what I fell in love with about the story, and that's definitely one thing that you can expect going forward. You should support the Heartless because the people making this film, in front of, behind the camera, the people writing for it, are all unbelievably talented people with great passion, and you should welcome the opportunity to support these people on the first rung of the ladder of their careers. These people will go places. You will hear the name Brandon do. You will hear of the Matarisi brothers. And to get in on the ground floor of such a great team of people who will be making amazing projects in the future, support them now, and you won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please support the project if you can. And definitely tell your friends about it, and come back and view. There'll definitely be more content on this website as the days progress. So thank you so much for coming, and we'll talk to you soon.